avoiding all decoys, nigga. In the big old truck, switching big old lanes, doing my thing, hoping y'all doing the motherfucking big old sign, man. Gas brake dip on mine, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Ferocious Facts Friday. They say, bro, what is you talking about ferocious facts? You know what I'm talking about? Just that ferocious facts. Because I know that in this day and age, if you if you speak your mind or you have a motherfucking whatever your opinion is or whatever, niggas always try to label whatever it is you doing. They try to change it into whatever it is they want it to be. Just like if you sit up here, nigga, all that shit hella fake, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, that DJ academic shit, nigga, poetic Flacco, no John, nigga, all that shit y'all call content, nigga, that shit hella fake. And if a motherfucker say that shit, y'all gonna try to turn that shit into, man, the motherfucker going at them people, man, you can't even go at nobody with your mouth, bro. That's y'all that got used to that WWE ass shit, nigga. That ain't going at no motherfucking body, bro. That's just running your motherfucking mouth. And that's how y'all didn't even got into this fake ass shit that we done got into, ferocious facts. You know what I'm talking about? Just like I tell you, that ain't me said. That is said don't gossip in the Bible, ferocious facts. God said don't judge people, ferocious facts. God said don't tease people, ferocious facts. That ain't brother said that. You know what I'm talking about? Ferocious facts, man. That's all I'm saying, man. We done got too used to playing hypothetical games and shit to the point to where we coming up here, bruh, dry snitching in the coldest way ever. We coming up here telling you what the police gonna do with another motherfucker. We coming up here talking about what the judge gonna tell a motherfucker. We coming up here trying to tell you how somebody else bail hearing gonna go. Just because we might have went to jail before, nigga, and had a bail hearing, bruh. Your bail hearing ain't got nothing to do with somebody else's bail hearing, bruh. Your sins or whatever case you fought, that shit ain't got nothing to do with nobody else shit, bruh. So it's impossible for us to come up here and say anything on somebody else's case. But we don't know how to mind our own business. We really classless, just looking for a story. So we up here playing with people going through real life events. Ferocious facts. And that's the fucked up part about it right there. Because we calling some shit content when we really making it bad for somebody else with all our speculation and instigation. Ferocious Facts Friday, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? We keep coming up here forcing the news on somebody we ain't never heard from. Ferocious Facts, bruh. We keep collecting news articles and shit. Ferocious Facts. We keep collecting Instagram posts and shit. Ferocious Facts. Hey, we good with it. Thank y'all coming through here, man. Y'all see I'm driving safety first, man. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all gonna have to wait till I come to a stoplight or a stop sign to read them comments, man. Ferocious Facts. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. But we coming up here, I told you, bro, we done created a world to where the nerds are in the law library, ain't even fighting the case. We just got a million motherfuckers who ain't never even been in trouble before in a law library trying to read up some shit so they can tell you, spread some more gossip or speculation on these niggas' RICO case. So a nigga who ain't never been to jail before could come up here and get in a conversation and tell you something he read. Y'all don't get the fuck out of here with that shit, nigga. Ferocious Facts, man. And they just making you niggas weak, folks. They turning you niggas into weak ass gossiping. They turned you niggas into homosexual behavior, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. And I know y'all don't like to hear that. And every time a nigga hear that, you want to question what I am. And I'm a nigga that stood on the cold for 48 years, nigga. That's what the fuck I am. That's what the fuck I am, nigga. I ain't got to talk about nobody else shit. I can tell you what happened when I was on trial. Where are you from? From East Oakland, bruh. 7400 one way. MacArthur, Bandage, bruh. That's where I'm from. You know what I'm talking about? Grandma Porch. 7400 one way, man. MacArthur, Bandage, East Oakland. That's where I'm from. And I'm just keeping it, I don't even like to use that word real. But, you know, every time a nigga get up here talking to someone, you niggas want to crib. Oh, nigga, you talking all this shit. I ain't even talking shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just telling you what it is. And that's what we don't know how to do now, nigga. We don't know how to accept what it is. We always putting a rationalization on some shit. Nigga, the shit you up here doing right now, nigga, if somebody was to say something about you, and this would just make me want to backhand you niggas in, the first thing that come out you niggas' mouth is mind your own business. You know what I'm talking about? That's the first thing that come out you niggas' mouth. Man, you need to mind your own business, man. Why y'all worried about me? Why don't you use your own logic on yourself? Ferocious facts. But they got nerds running around in the law library right now trying to read something so they can come up here and speculate on another nigga's case. Y'all something straight out of comic book, bruh. Ferocious facts, nigga. Friday it is, man. I ain't bullshitting with you. We play too much as the people. Man, would you go on and get from behind me, nigga? Goddamn, nigga, you know how to drive? Flat face ass bitch. You know what I'm talking about? With your flat ass face. That's how your face got flat right there, bitch. Not paying attention. I bet you ran straight into something, nigga. Like, damn, you know what I'm talking about? And it kept your motherfucking face that flat, like, you know what I'm talking about? That bitch can't even wear a hat. Cause that motherfucker just fall, you know what I'm talking about? You'll put that motherfucker on this way and the other part just fall on that bitch face. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Flat face bitch. Zachary's Pizza, Oakland. No, I get you, but I don't know, you know what I'm talking about? I come from Big Apple's Pizza. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the Big Apple's Pizza. I feel you though. There go another one of them white bitches that look like she stank. You can just tell when a white bitch musty. I'm telling you, when a white bitch musty, that bitch look like a wet German Shepherd. You know what I'm talking about? Now you can't tell me these hoes right here. Look at these bitches. They look like they smell like 1040, don't they? Look at them. Right there, you can tell both of them hoes musty. Them bitches both look like extras out of Beetlejuice, nigga. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. Ferocious Facts Friday, man. You get what I'm saying? And one thing we done got too used to doing is playing hypothetical games. So now you niggas love coming up here talking about somebody else's business on this computer that could get somebody in trouble for real. See, y'all don't give a fuck about these niggas that's in y'all don't give a fuck about these niggas that's fighting all these cases and shit. You get what I'm saying? Y'all don't give a fuck about them niggas. Y'all just coming up here keep talking about content this, content that, but it's somebody else's real life. And you just heard the feds come up here and say they watching these podcasts. So if you heard the feds say that, why would that shit still be a conversation on the podcast? You get what I'm saying? You would think, especially niggas that claim they represent gang culture. Why do we keep coming up here? So, cause this is what's happening now. Like I said, bro, these niggas is, they have more loyalty to these invisible computer people than they do to their own gang. They got loyalty to them views, bro. So they talking about fuck the gang. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna come up here and we ain't gonna even paint the fellas in a good light. We gonna keep on telling you what the police is saying about the fellas. Comic book, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you. Ferocious Facts. How could you even call yourself a part of the game? And you sitting up here, nigga, you ain't a part of the game, you a part of the lanes. I ain't bullshitting with you, you know what I'm talking about? Square from Delaware, lane from Spain, man, you know what I'm talking about? You ain't part of the game, you part of the lanes, bruh. Shit don't even make no sense. It don't, folks. And the way we just cover the story don't make no sense, bruh. Why is we still sitting up here trying to make it bad for people? It's like we don't have no class. Just like I told you, when people die, y'all just want to break the story. So y'all the first people up here talking about people that sacrifice their kids and shit. You get what I'm saying? So we the first people up. We just weird, folks. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't got no class. We ain't even trying to, you get what I'm saying? We ain't trying to help the people, bruh. We trying to use the people as a motherfucking, all you niggas do that shit. And I've been telling y'all that. Just like that Cat Williams shit had all you niggas going around here with that homosexual ass talk. This the year of the truth. You go, girl. You know what I'm talking about? This the year of the truth. Got you niggas just to run around here running your mouth, bruh. Trying to tell what you know about another nigga, bruh. That's whole activity. And you could, you can argue the shit all you want to. You can say it's public record. You can say it's on the internet. That shit don't matter. What the fuck does that have to do with you running around here like the hoe with it? What does that have to do with you instigating it? You know what I'm talking about? That shit on the internet. Nigga, they got all kind of shit on the internet. What does it got to do with you? You know what I'm talking about? Yo, around here instant and spreading that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Ferocious Facts. What does that got to do with you? Sitting around here trying to tell a nigga what's gonna happen in this motherfucking bail hearing or his court date before he didn't even went to court. What gives you the right to talk about people that you ain't even... I don't know why y'all keep honking. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, that's you don't know what you're doing, man. You know what I'm talking about? I see you. That's you that don't know what they doing, man. You know what I'm talking about? They go to Studs again. Studs out here playing, bruh. If I would have showed y'all that shit, I would have went viral. I would have went viral if I would have showed y'all that disgusting ass shit. We need to get better grips of ourselves out here, people. I ain't bullshitting with you, man. We need to get better grip of ourselves. Because the product of what we call people out here, it ain't about shit. That's why I got my nigga when he said, man, I wish life was like the military base, where you just got understanding motherfuckers that's considerate. You know what I'm talking about? People act like normal people in the real world. You know what I'm talking about? It's just regular. It ain't none of that extra shit. It ain't none of that gang activity shit. It ain't none of that I know it all shit. It ain't none of that shit. It's just normal fucking people shit, bro. Hey, how you doing today, sir? You know what I'm talking about? Just normal shit. You know what I'm talking about? I know what you mean, because I had to deliver on that motherfucker. They had a Cadillac on that motherfucker I was trying to get, but that motherfucker didn't have no, like that one I bought from Pimp Suit. That motherfucker didn't have like no license plate and shit. They don't know who that motherfucker came from. So you had to do hella extra shit at DMV with that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying, man? But ferocious facts. Friday, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? They go to girls trip of the white bitches. You know what I'm talking about? The girls trip of the white bitches. They had the old auntie white bitch in the front. She looked like them hoes might have been Studs now that I think about it. Because the old white bitch in the front looked like Rosie O'Donnell. Like, you know what I'm talking about? That bitch looked like she came out here to chew on some carpet. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that bitch looked like she came out here to chew on the carpet. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Carpet munching ass bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Carpet munching ass bitch. You know what I'm talking about? That bitch came out here to lick on the muffin. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, and I guarantee you, them hoes right there, if them hoes ain't funny, auntie gonna zap one of them hoes before this trip over. Yeah, they gonna have some secrets when they come back from Vegas when this trip over. You know what I'm talking about? Carpet munching ass bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't trust that shit, bro. I ain't never trusted that shit. Girls trip my ass. And if you ever wanted to, if you any of you niggas, this is what I would tell you, nigga. If any of you niggas ever wondered why, like, because these bitches will have a funny game for you, man. So this is all my niggas that was wondering that question. You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, you can ask this bitch anything, man. That bitch is just gonna act like anything you ask that bitch, she gonna act like it's too motherfucking heavy. Let that bitch friend call that motherfucker though. Notice how that bitch jumps straight up. They gonna say, why is that? Cause that bitch friend sucking on that muffin. That's why them hoes be having a close relationship like that. You know what I'm talking about? Cause them hoes be more than friends. You know what I'm talking about? Lovers and friends. You know what I'm talking about? Hella thick like Ruby Huxtable. God damn, they say, why you fuck with it like that, blood? Cause if I don't, ain't nobody else is like it. Y'all hold on, let me post my motherfucking self. I say, bro, what you doing? Oh, man, I'm trying to get up in here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to get up in here, man. I was trying to let Piff go. I told y'all, man, Piff be with that bullshit. Whoever driving, you know what I'm talking about, be with that bullshit. Like, yeah. They say, bro, you gonna have to lean to the side. I'm gonna have to lean way down there for a moment, y'all. But I'm out here. You know what I'm talking about? I see it, man. I see it. That was one of them, you can also tell when a white male is musty. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga was out there also looking like the wet German Shepherd. You know what I'm talking about? You just tell a nigga y'all can eyeball a motherfucker that's a foul. You know what I'm talking about? That's you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I can eyeball a motherfucker with that foul stench. I ain't bullshit with you. Ass break dip on mine. You know what I'm talking about? Guys break dip on mine, man. Niggas always want to go around and I say, bro, where you been, man? You know what I'm talking about? Told you talking to Ken in the pen, you know what I'm talking about? Don't worry about nothing. I'm finna post myself again. It's getting hot. You know what I'm talking about? God damn, man. You niggas is so straight out of comic book, man. They say, bro, why you fucking people so straight out of comic book, man? Yeah, hold on. Let me post myself. You know what I'm talking about? They say post a grass break dip on mine, nigga. Yikes before strikes. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshit, man. Bullshit, man. Yeah, I ain't bullshit. But, ferocious facts, nigga. They say, bro, what are you talking about, man? They say, bro, where you be? Why? Nigga, I had to talk to my partner. I keep telling you that, man. That, man. Real life is always more important than virtual. And on ferocious facts, you niggas is making these virtual people. Y'all using that shit as an excuse. Everybody using the people as an excuse. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody using the people just like y'all use content as an excuse. Using the people as an excuse to do whole shit. The people got the right to know. The people got to let the people go lick that shit up theyself. You know what I'm talking about? If the people got to let the people go lick that shit up theyself. You know what I'm talking about? If they do got a right to know, let them go do their own research if that's what they want to know. But you will anoint yourself grand reporter for the National Enquirer, and you will come up here and you will try to let the people know what's going on. You know, niggas on straight out of comic book, bro. We gonna come up here and we gonna give you our expert analysis and give the police clues. No, this is what we gonna do. We gonna come up here, we gonna watch a video or something, right? Then we gonna point out, man, I don't even know why they did this. You know, if the police is looking at this, they can just charge them with a crime right now. Why do we even bring that to the light? Why do we always try to tell you what the police can do? Why are we always naming the charges, nigga? Why are we always trying to hypothetically talk about charges, bro? Why is we always running around here talking about what the police can do? Leave that to the police. What they can do. Let the police show you what they can do. You know what I'm talking about? My niggas always sitting around here dissecting the video, then talk about what the police can do with this clip. Oh man, the police ain't the police is gonna use this right here. If they wouldn't, I'm sure they are now, bro. But why do we always do that shit? Like that's not a form of snitching. Like that's not a form of being in somebody's business to a detriment of the people. You're not the one fighting the case, bro. Especially if you say you anywhere from the game or a gang or something like that, bro. That shit shouldn't even be in your vocabulary, bro. You shouldn't even be sitting up here covering no gang Ricos and shit, bro. If that ain't some hoe shit. But you know what a nigga gonna say? We doing this content, and they gonna change that shit to content when you doing whole shit. That's what we could do now. We could be up here doing the bitches ass shit, then we can say the people got the right to know. It's public record. We can use one of these rationalizations. I mean, what does all that have to do about you up here? What does all that have to do about your conduct? What does that have to do about you informing the police? Because once again, the police have gotten on TV. You get what I'm saying? The FBI has gotten on TV and said they watching podcasts. And somehow we act like we didn't hear that shit, even though we keep repeating that shit while we doing videos. We keep repeating that the feds said they watching these podcasts, and somehow this shit is still a conversation on our podcast. Which makes me think that y'all a little bit closer to the police than you would like to lead on. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga finna wreck in that big ass truck. Playing. But that's what I think, man. I think you niggas is trying to help the police, because I think y'all have secret fetishes of being the homicide detectives and shit. I ain't bullshitting. Ferocious facts, bro. I am not bullshitting with you. When have you seen niggas go to niggas court cases and shit like the Warriors game? When have you ever seen a nigga show up to a nigga court case and like he wasn't supporting them? Hey, Rhyme Time, thank you. When have you ever seen a nigga show up to a nigga court case and he wasn't supporting that nigga? Niggas that turned the motherfucking nigga court case, a Rico case, nigga, into a motherfucking sporting event, man. Something straight out of the comic book, bro. We need to cut that shit out, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you. Ferocious facts. So I'm gonna come up here and then I'm gonna show you a video. And then I'm gonna come up here and commentate like, man, when the police see this right here, they gon' nigga, what if the police haven't even seen that video? Now you putting yourself in the police shit. We just need to cut that shit out. Do you realize if you wasn't talking about nobody's business, there wouldn't even be no conversation? Do we realize that? We don't. You just want to follow the story. You do. And you got actually niggas that call themselves a part of the gang or a part of a gang, and they sitting up here. Man, I seen a nigga from the same gangs, bruh. I've seen niggas that been claiming 6-0, bruh. You get what I'm saying? And they sitting up here going over the gangs RICO. Bruh, you can't tell me you part of the gang, bruh. You part of the people. Because now we ain't even got loyalty to the gang, bruh. Our loyalty is to the people, the invisible people up here. So fuck what our gang ethics is and shit, bruh. My loyalty to the people now. And the people have the right to know. You niggas will give yourself any rationalization to run your mouth like that bitch, man. I ain't bullshitting with you. You niggas remind me of them hoes and hairspray. You know what I'm talking about that was doing this. You niggas remind me of them hoes that was in hairspray, nigga. You know what I'm talking about doing like this. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas son straight out of comic book, bro. Ferocious facts. If I hear one more nigga come up here and talking about a nigga case before they go to court, you gonna tell a nigga you done put yourself in the position of the DA and the judge. And you done came up here in front of millions of people and told the world what's gonna happen on another nigga, and you gonna act like you not part of that snitching. You gonna act like you not part of the problem, bruh. And this is what we do. We sitting here instigating a bunch of speculation. You get what I'm saying? We sitting here instigating a bunch of speculation. You get what I'm saying? They go Piff. I'm trying to get away from Piff, man. And we gonna act like that ain't what we doing. Then when you confront us with it, we gonna act like it's just content. Because we have used that as the major excuse now. You know what I'm talking about? So now we could just get away with anything by saying it's content. Just like we can get away with that shit talking about we doing it for the people. Even though the people ain't asked you to do shit. You just nominated yourself a reporter for the National Enquirer. You know what I'm talking about? You have, bruh. And we just go around and we do shit that's incriminating to other people. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody sitting around this motherfucker right now, bro. Everything I love, brother. You know how incriminating it is to go interview somebody mama who has lost her kid? R.I.P., bruh. So everything this lady just said out her mouth, do you realize the world done heard that shit on a platform like TMZ? And you gonna tell me that ain't putting no thought in everybody else's head because y'all accusing this nigga of some shit he ain't even went to court for. Do you know how damaging that is to somebody's case who fighting that case, bruh? You niggas something straight out of comic book, but you don't care because it ain't your people. Do y'all realize the shit y'all using for content is some niggas that's really in this RICO case that's trying to get back to their kids and shit? Y'all done let a couple of these other niggas then turn this shit into a motherfucking circus. And it's like y'all won't even cover the niggas who doing the circus shit. Y'all steadily trying to find out about motherfuckers who obviously is trying to stay out that shit. And y'all will come to y'all and see shit on the news. I'm telling you, we have given ourselves too much power in this day and age. We got the right to talk about you and ain't even talk to you. We don't even know you. We done gave ourselves the power to talk about whatever we want to talk about. Because that's how powerful we have made our opinion. You know what I'm talking about? So now you could lose a child and we could come up here and talk about how you sacrificed your kid. That's how disrespectful we is, bro. That's how much power we have given ourselves. You could just lose your mama, your grandma or something, and we got the right to come up here and tell you what you done did. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all something straight out of comic book, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. Because everything is the Illuminati and everything because y'all have put y'allself inside of a fantasy world. You know what I'm talking about? Where everything is all these rap groups fighting and funking with each other and shit. You know what I'm talking about? This NBA young boy against Lil Boosie and them. This Mo 3 against Trap Boy Freddy and them. Y'all have actually put yourself inside that shit. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all be sitting here doing shit talking about justice for Mo 3. Mo 3 wouldn't even fuck with you. Do you realize Mo 3 was against snitching and shit? For all you niggas out here acting like y'all is fans and trying to solve that case, didn't you know that brother wouldn't even fuck with you if he was alive? R.I.P. that brother. That's what I don't be getting. Y'all be doing a disservice to the niggas y'all claiming that y'all love. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all running around here just like y'all be doing with Nipsey Hussle. Y'all steadily trying to solve this man murder. Do you get what I'm saying? R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. But do you realize that that man didn't believe in that snitching shit? That man wouldn't want nobody to go to no motherfucking police. That man would, y'all goofy. You know what I'm talking about? R.I.P. to them people. Y'all just goofy. Y'all have stuck yourself in a fantasy world. I told you this computer will put a zap board on a mark. See this computer right here, bruh? It'll take a mark-ass nigga in the real world and it'll make him look like something. A la DJ Academics. You know what I'm talking about? A la Poeto Flacco and them. And I'm still gonna remind that. Notice how Poeto Flacco, whatever the fuck that fat face ass nigga is, he come up here and just like I'm talking right now, somebody will say, man, that nigga on there going, man, I ain't going at nobody, nigga. I'm just telling you what it is, nigga. Just like I said, bro, I ain't got nothing to say about them people. I'm telling you what's happening, nigga. That's when I ain't fuck them niggas, bro. Whoever, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I believe in myself. I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. I ain't going at nobody. And y'all need to stop that childish ass shit. Because when a nigga telling you what it is, y'all change the narrative on there. But just like I said, that nigga done came up here, nigga, for years, nigga. And discredit every real nigga name, nigga. He made 1 million videos about Puff and what they was doing with the baby oil. He done made 1 million videos about Jay Prince, 1 million videos about Big Meech, nigga. Notice that nigga skipped over DJ Academics when they was talking about that nigga was grooming that little boy. Notice that nigga skipped right over that, bruh. That nigga had all the real niggas to talk about, supposedly. But when it came to the nerd, he ain't gonna paint the nerd in a bad light. Why do you think that is, bruh? Because DJ Academics can do something for that nigga. Why do you think that is, nigga? That nigga got every real nigga name trying to blast the real nigga. But when it came to that real shit, they skip right over that shit, nigga. And I ain't talking about no he say, she say. I'm talking about nigga caught right. Come on, folks. But y'all will make everybody else look like they weird. Y'all will let the weird operate amongst the normal. But you gonna make the real nigga look like he weird, nigga. Y'all something straight out of comic book, nigga. On my mama. Ferocious Facts Friday, bruh. Notice these niggas, they only talk about the people they want to discredit, nigga. Y'all done set up there and let Wack 100 and whoever, all them niggas on No Jumper, bruh. Y'all done set up there and let them niggas drive. That's the second taxi cab I done seen just in the middle of the street, nigga. Like, ugh. Like somebody got on that nigga and he just jumped out and left this shit, nigga. Like, ugh. You know what I'm talking about? Like, y'all been sitting up here watching these niggas dry snitch for 3 years, nigga. 600, Wack 100, and all that old shit, bruh. Y'all been sitting up here supporting that shit for fucking 3 years. Like Rico case is something to play with or something, bruh. Y'all been sitting up here watching these niggas build a case against these niggas for years. And y'all gonna act like they the one that, and these the niggas who could come tell you who tell it. You get what I'm saying? Y'all let Lil Woody and Charleston White come tell y'all who tell it. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas will sit there and discredit Jay Prince, Big Meech, or whoever these people is, Brendan. This is what makes me mad about you niggas. Y'all don't care about that shit. You get what I'm saying? Just like Poeto Flacco don't, bruh. Just like how he skipped over DJ Academics. He don't care about doing wrong in the community. But they always come up here like they trying to expose somebody to let the community know y'all don't care about that shit. Niggas is sticking with they niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, he jumped out and told that nigga fuck him. You know what I'm talking about? The Cuban. He was serious about that. That nigga went to the other way. He went on the other side of the street, parked right there, jumped out and ran to the nigga at the red light and let him know, fuck you, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And I guess, bruh, y'all seen he doing the fool. Y'all seen he doing the fool, man. You know what I'm talking about? All that shit right there, get your head knocked off. Now, I'm sure the Cuban had his thing on him, right? Don't do that shit right there, y'all. It ain't no reason. Once you was gone, once you was able to go on about your business, just go on about your business. This ain't the day and age to be hopping out your car and running up on somebody else's car just to give them the finger, bruh. People is out here paranoid, bruh. You been ran up on your death. You get what I'm saying, bruh? Don't be doing that shit, folks. You know what I'm talking about? I get him, no? You know what I'm talking about? That's how these motherfuckers I had you out here, man. I'm just tired of these nerves, man. Ferocious Facts. If I hear one more nigga, especially a nigga that's supposed to be from a fucking gang, nigga, come up here and tell you what the fuck the DA is gonna tell another nigga who ain't went to court yet, that shit don't make no sense, bruh. How can we tell you that? I done fought 1 million cases of my own, bruh. I can't come up here and tell you what this nigga, y'all don't even know what this nigga counsel got to counteract whatever is coming at him. But we just gonna sit up here, bruh. They got nerds in the law library like they fighting life, bruh. You got niggas who ain't never been to jail reading you laws now, bruh. Niggas something straight out of comic book, Ferocious Facts, folks. And we always doing that, bro. We'll come up here, show 1 million videos after y'all already see a nigga is in trouble. Because we really don't be liking the nigga. And we really don't be liking the nigga because half the world don't like that nigga right now because they have painted the motherfucking They have painted the picture in your head that he has something to do with one of your favorite people getting killed. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. But you really believe that shit with no evidence, because that's what people have been talking about for the last couple of years. So just in your head alone, you think that this nigga got something to do with your favorite person death. You know what I'm talking about? So you really got a dislike for this man. So you gonna come up here with your bullshit ass content and act like it's content. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we gonna do. We gonna tell on niggas and dry snitch and help the police and shit in the name of content. We gonna come up here, dry snitch, and talk about people and shit, and we gonna say it's in the name of for the people. Even though the people could go research this shit themselves if that's what they wanted to do. But y'all just have nominated y'allself as reporters for the National Enquirer. And we just gonna come up here and run the speculation. Then we gonna create our own speculation. You get what I'm saying? Then we gonna sit up here and instigate it. We gonna keep on coming up here like that bitch. Like that bitch that was on In Living Color. You ain't heard it from me. And y'all don't got no problem with that. You think that's man shit. Y'all do. This is how got you niggas into that homosexual behavior in the first place, bruh. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, bruh, and I'm gonna leave that alone, bruh. But you niggas something straight out of comic book. I can tell y'all that, bruh. Y'all sit here and do shit, then nigga, you niggas is crazy as a motherfucker, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Y'all do the craziest shit, folks. Y'all do Ferocious Facts Friday. And there's too many niggas that claim, like, it's a real thin line between what solid is and the fake nigga is now. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, y'all. Y'all know it's safety first on mine, man. You know what I'm talking about? Safety first on mine, man. You know what I'm talking about? In the big old truck, switching big old lanes, doing my thing, helping y'all doing the big old sign. And I gotta keep this motherfucking phone cool, because it's hot as a motherfucker up in this motherfucker. Even though we cool, you know what I'm talking about? We real cool with it. So Wack 100 ain't solid. Man, don't even ask me no shit like that. Ask yourself, bro, who the fuck is solid up here solving cases? Who the fuck you could claim is solid off of a motherfucking podcast, bro? What has the motherfucker done to be solid? I don't know if the nigga's solid or not. I'm not up here to talk about people. Solid what solid does. So if we sitting up here implicating people in crimes and shit and trying to, we on the motherfucking podcast every motherfucking day trying to talk about other people's crimes when they, hell no, that ain't no solid shit, nigga. That's what you think solid is, nigga? Sitting up here talking about other niggas' criminal cases? That's solid to you? Hell no, ain't none of this shit solid. And that's what's wrong with you niggas. Because Wack 100 doing that shit. That's what they trying to do to you niggas. They trying to make you niggas put a thought in your head that this is what's cool in these days. Sitting up here yelling at niggas and shit. How's Wack 100 solid, bro? When have you seen Wack 100 take any of them fades he been talking about? It's easy to say I'll beat your ass. It's easy to say that. It's easy to say I want to fight. Ain't none of this shit solid, nigga. It ain't just that, nigga. Ain't none of this shit solid, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? All you niggas with them jail channels that be talking about booty bandits and shit, ain't none of this shit, nigga. Anton Daniels, nigga, ain't none of them, nigga. I ain't talking about shit about them niggas. I'm talking this shit this nigga done laid out for you, nigga. All these niggas y'all look up to, Willie D and all this shit, Kai Cenat and all this nigga, bruh. All these niggas y'all look up to, bruh. That's how they done passed the brainwashing down to you. Cause you ain't even thinking about it, you know what I'm talking about? You got niggas running around sex playing each other and all that old shit. Niggas sitting here always on some gay shit, some homosexual shit. These niggas got you running around this motherfucker, running your mouth. You talking about it, so Wack 100 ain't solid, bruh. Solid is what solid does, nigga. That's all I'm gonna tell you. What's solid about sitting on the motherfucking podcast in front of some white people steadily asking the nigga a question about a nigga that got a RICO case, bruh? If the FBI got on TV and told you they watching these podcasts, why is niggas even still talking about that shit? Do you think niggas care about? No, bruh. Just like Cat Williams told y'all that shit. This the year of the truth. That really got you niggas booty wet. That really got you niggas running around here doing all that gossip and wanting to just expose. What is you exposing, bruh? Ask yourself that. You know all that shit and you just talking about it. You ain't ready to do nothing about it. What the fuck is you exposing? You exposing yourself that you running around here and gossip like a bitch. That's the only thing that's being exposed. You niggas is willing to help the police. That's the only thing that's being exposed. You niggas is willing to talk about anything for a view. That's what's getting exposed, nigga. Nigga, just like the other nigga y'all be talking about, he's a good Anton Daniels and all this. The nigga that put the booty warrior up there for the people to see. to ask this nigga about how many asses he done took and shit. But this supposed to be our black leaders, bruh. Y'all niggas something straight out of comic book, bruh. And that's what's wrong with this world, nigga. Y'all done turned these DJ Academics, Whack 100, Charleston White, Lil Woody ass niggas. This y'all generation, Malcolm X and Martin Luther Kings and shit, bruh. These the niggas y'all look up to. Just like I said, y'all see how Poeto Flacco talk about everybody else when it got to DJ Academics and this weird shit. They swept that shit under the rug, nigga. That nigga didn't come up here and paint this boy in a bad light. They just come up here and paint the real niggas in a bad light. You don't never see these niggas try to paint one of these nerds in a bad light. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all done seen this nigga Whack 100 build a case on this nigga for 3 years. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all, and in y'all heads, y'all still talk about on Pyru. You don't get the fuck out of here. That shit, that's what they tried to make seem real to you niggas. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what they tried to make seem real to you niggas. That it's cool to come up here hollering and arguing and going back and forth with niggas and shit. They tried to make y'all think that shit was cool. And then y'all became with the content. So now we don't even have to, nigga, what is a content creator? It's creating content, right? So you can't tell me you reacting to no videos creating content. You can tell yourself that. You ain't did nothing but create an opinion on another nigga's opinion. That's what you done did, man. But hey, I ain't mad at you. Because you niggas gonna come with the same excuses they been coming with forever. Man, I'm getting some money. That's the worst thing you can do is give a nigga some money for something, bro. Watch when they start giving you niggas money to tongue kiss another nigga. Watch the rationalization there, man. I got paid for it. If they would all... You know what I'm talking about, man? Back live with no job. You know what I'm talking about, man? Back live with no job. Ain't making no noise, avoiding all decoys. And anything you do that's against any popular opinion in this day right here, they gonna try to make it fake, bro. Have you ever thought to your motherfucking self, all these people that come out talking all this shit, all them Jaguar rights and all this shit, how they be sitting up here crying on camera and shit, that you don't realize them people just trying to get some attention, bro? If you knew all that shit, why is y'all coming out saying, why you all ain't went to the police and try to help none of these people that was getting abused, bro? That's what I want to know. If y'all knew all this shit, bro, what does that make you? I don't want to hear that shit, bro. People do shit for their own benefit, bro. And we living in a day, nigga, where niggas come far and wide to discredit you. Like that's gonna make the discrediting me ain't gonna give you credit. You still that bitch ass nigga. I'll forever be solid. Not with my mouth, bro. Not because I said I was solid. I'll be solid for what I did. You know what I'm talking about? I keep telling y'all that. I'll be solid from all them high speeds. I'll be solid for going back down there and knocking on them niggas' doors. I've lived my life, etched in stone. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? You can't create no narrative on me, nigga. You get what I'm saying? You just can't, nigga. My life is already lived. I'm 48 years old, nigga. You can't go. I'm etched in stone, bro. I done already walked these days off, nigga. So I done already did what I done did, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You can't question me, bro. What have you done? You know what I'm talking about? I did it when it was in the fourth quarter and shit. You know what I'm talking about? 0.2 seconds left. I hit from long distance. You know what I'm talking about? We needed 6 points. I hit a 3-pointer and got fouled, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And kept getting them free 3-pointers, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Kept getting them free throws. Cause you niggas was moving too fast off the line, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I got 9 points, nigga, off of 1 3-point foul. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, I do shit like that, like, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? In real life, nigga. On some real shit. You know what I'm talking about? I go in under pressure, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't take the easy road. Not saying like, you know what I'm talking about? I just didn't. Just like I said, bro, you would discredit my days, my little state to state. You would try to make, you probably been to 9 countries. And you'll try to make the little states I've been to. You'll try to discredit the little states I've been to. But the little states I've been to, nigga, I was hanging out in the ghetto, if you get what I'm saying, bro. You had that soft-ass trip around all them nice-ass European people and shit. All them harmless-ass niggas, bro. I was out here campaigning amongst the evil and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, my campaign was a little bit different, nigga. I was out here campaigning with the monsters and shit, nigga. And you gonna compare your soft-ass trip around the world to my dangerous-ass state to state, man. It ain't the same. Gas brake dip, nigga. Yeah, it ain't the same. Ferocious facts. And I'm just tired of you niggas, bro. I ain't gonna bullshit with you. Just tired of y'all with all this soft ass shit. All this old bitch ass shit. All this old just dumb ass bitch ass shit y'all put in the game, nigga. And y'all try to make that shit worth something. Y'all done created old visible ass fraternity amongst this podcaster shit. Niggas just up here, nigga, doing a whole bunch of bitch ass shit, nigga. And we gonna act like we don't see the bitch ass shit just because the nigga got a lot of subscriptions and shit. To y'all, Whack 100 got some kind of power or something. So we gonna ignore all this bitch ass shit that this nigga been doing for the last 10 years, bruh. All that woofing and shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? This nigga steadily talking about somebody paperwork, ain't cleaning up that paperwork he on, but y'all still listen to that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all still listen to that shit. Just like 50 Cent, y'all let this nigga come out and call Big Meech a snitch, bro, when you was just doing business with that nigga for 10 years. You knew all that shit when you was doing business with him, so what does that make you? Y'all listen to that shit, bro. Now you want to bring out the bitch Tammy and them. That's who signed the contract with you, bro. But now you want to bring that shit out when you get mad at a nigga. This is the type of nigga this is what they encouraging you to do in these days. Ferocious facts. They teaching you to get mad at a nigga and then come up with his darkest secret, even though you knew his darkest secret before y'all start conducting business. What sense does that make, bruh? But you ain't gonna use your own common sense? Nah. Ferocious facts. You just gonna listen to what these people tell you. You gonna watch what everybody else do. You know what I'm talking about? 50 Cent been around this motherfucker running around on paperwork, nigga. Dark Child, them niggas told y'all that. Gotti told you niggas that. Showed you niggas them niggas paperwork, and y'all still listen to that shit, bruh. But you will let 50 Cent come tell you who snitching. Why was you doing business with a snitch? Nobody ever asked that nigga that question. You know what I'm talking about? You'll let 50 Cent come up here and tell you Big Meech was snitching while he got videos with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Snitching doesn't matter to these niggas, bruh. But y'all will let that shit discredit another nigga. Y'all will let these niggas discredit the other nigga with that shit, folks. Niggas get on my nerves with that shit. Just like y'all let that fat Ewok looking motherfucker Poetic Flacco, nigga. Y'all let this nigga steadily come around here with real niggas' names in his mouth, telling y'all this nigga did this nigga did that, but you ain't heard that nigga talk about his pal DJ Academics. Y'all ain't hearing him talk about that man. You know what I'm talking about? And we ain't talking about no he say, she say, some shit where a motherfucker lying to something. They showed y'all that shit, and what y'all say 4K. Y'all seen what was going on for yourself. But you'll overlook that shit because that nigga got 1 million subscribers. Nigga, something straight out. You niggas done got to the day where you will sell your integrity along with your ass for some subscription. Nigga, something straight out of comic book, bruh. And you want me to believe, a nigga like me to believe that you real. You can get the fuck out of here, nigga. You niggas don't even know what real is. Cause y'all was born when it got fake. You can't say you real, nigga, when you running around here calling content gossip. You can't say you real, nigga, when you running around here reporting on a story where 4 niggas went in the bathroom and stayed in there over 3 hours, bro. You can't call yourself real. You can't even call yourself straight, bro. Why is that what you bringing to the people, bro? Y'all steadily talking about what's wrong with the world, but y'all steadily covering this bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? If it ain't that, it's one of you other black motherfuckers that can save the nation steadily selling motherfuckers books and shit. If we fucked up as a race, nigga, why do we gotta pay? If you know we fucked up, nigga, what money do we got to pay to get right again then, nigga? Why do we got to pay to get right, bro, if we really for the people? Why does it cost for us to get right if we really got something for the people? And somebody gonna say, man, all this time and effort, man, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. You niggas out for y'all own personal gain, bro. Y'all ain't gonna get the game away free. Y'all gonna start selling books and shit. Just like you niggas do on this motherfucker with that virtual panhandling with your motherfucking cash app around this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even know what you said, man. But thank you for saying it. You know what I'm talking about? You know, you can say anything over here, bro. Don't be tripping. I can't control what you say, people. You know what I'm talking about? I can't control what you say. You freedom of speech. Gas break dip on mine, man. And just like we do with that virtual panhandle, just like we act like you donating to our channel, y'all got on my nerves with this one when I first started. We've been to sat here and collected, nigga, a GoFundMe. We've been and did hella donations and shit. Then we've been and came over here and showed you a seat we bought with your money. And acting like we doing the right thing by your money. Like we just wasn't begging for this shit. You should be able to buy your own seat, nigga. Shout out my nigga Green Eyes that told niggas way back in the 90s, you got to put gas in your own car. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Hey, man, it ain't my job to put gas in your car. You know what I'm talking about? I wouldn't give a fuck if I need a ride, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I just asked you for a ride. You got the right to say yes or no. But it ain't my job to put no gas in your car. It ain't. You should have gas in your car. Now, you can tell me yes or no about that ride if you want to, but it ain't my job to put gas in your car. Your car should already have gas in it, man. Now, if I want to give you a few dollars for dropping me off, that's a different story. but I shouldn't be where I need to go. I shouldn't have to give you no gas for where I gotta go. Your car should already be able to get there because you should already have gas in your car. Now, if I want to drop you off something, forgive me, you know what I'm talking about? But we should need my money to go to the gas station to get me to where I need to go. You should already have gas in your car, man. You know what I'm talking about? Ferocious Facts Friday, folks. On some real shit. Ferocious Facts. And we be sitting around here talking about, man, niggas stop playing with me, nigga. And I'm standing on these niggas out here playing it. We be doing all that shit, running our mouth and ain't doing nothing, bro. You niggas be saying all that shit to defend this propaganda, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. Motherfuckers sitting around here, it's just a bunch of double talk. Y'all ain't never asked the motherfucker, why is you always, y'all ain't never asked one of these niggas, bro, how do y'all know everybody case? What information do y'all got where y'all know what everybody case is? That's police shit in itself. Y'all ain't never asked these niggas questions, bro. Why is you keep coming here telling us what the police said about somebody, bro? Whose side is y'all on? Y'all ain't never asked nobody that. Y'all ain't never asked nobody that's supposed to be has so much gang ties. Why do y'all have so much ties to police business? We know everything. We know what the gang's doing. We know what the police finna do to the gangs for what the gang's doing. And it ain't never dawned on y'all. How do we get this information on everybody, bro? You know what I'm talking about? And they ain't got y'all they ain't got y'all doing the same shit, running around here playing homicide detective, trying to run to the forefront with what somebody did. Niggas something straight out of comic book, bro. Ferocious Facts. What difference do it make? Even after you said all that, bro, how is that gonna help you? See, all that shit you just said is not gonna brush your teeth for you. So after all this shit you just said, if you think you exposing somebody or whatever it is, because I told y'all they don't care about this shit. They just care about discrediting the nigga with this shit. Y'all watch Charleston White, so y'all don't give a fuck about snitching. You get what I'm saying? Y'all don't. Y'all watch Lil Woody and them. Y'all don't care about snitching. So what difference do it make? Just like I said, nigga, y'all using Trenches News clips, and then your title gonna be about who telling. If you using Trenches News clips, what difference do it make who telling? Y'all don't care about that shit, bro. Y'all care about discrediting the nigga. That's what y'all care about. Y'all care about making the nigga look a certain way to a bunch of other nobody ass motherfuckers. And you gotta be crazy to think you could look, oh, this nigga just jumped out. They finna fight. What they finna do, man? This nigga just jumped out the car and left this shit rolling, nigga. This nigga doing content? Or is these niggas in the store? I ain't finna film these niggas crying. What are they doing? Oh, these niggas done stole a bunch of shit. You feel me? These niggas been over here at this mall stealing all day. Shout out to the niggas who got away. They was smarter because the last niggas was back there 4 deep on the ground in handcuffs. These niggas threw a bunch of shit out and just came back and picked it up. Shout out to the youngsters that did it the smart way. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm not against. I don't promote no crime, nothing like that. I'm just not against it, man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote it. I'm just not against getting over with whatever the fuck you can get over, man. It's hard out here. You'll be a goddamn fool not to throw something in the bushes and come back to get that shit. I ain't one of them niggas. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't one of them niggas that be down on the people, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, I'm one of them niggas trying to slide a motherfucking TV up out that motherfucker with a toothpaste scan on them. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no getting the self-checkout line. You'll be a goddamn fool to sit around here and try to play fair when they got it dirty. But this is what we'll go for. You'll let these people tell you to play fair, nigga, when they got it dirty. They'll tell you to get it honest after they got it crooked. Something straight out of comic book. Believe that shit if you want to. I'm gonna do the same thing y'all did. You know what I'm talking about? But I get charged. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, bro, you know how many black people they done hung, nigga? But they gonna give you a strangulation for choking the bitch. You know what I'm talking about? But they done hung ours, but they gonna give you a strangulation case for choking the bitch. Y'all something straight out of comic book. That's why y'all get on my nerves, bro. Y'all just hella fake. Y'all gonna talk about these black bitches. Y'all gonna talk about these black bitches up until it benefits you. See, we gonna create an illusion like the black bitch ain't no good. You know what I'm talking about? This modern black bitch, we gonna create that illusion until she get into it with a nigga that you don't like. Then all of a sudden that bitch gonna become credible. Now, we were just talking about how you can't believe or trust no black bitch or nothing like that until she talking about her baby daddy. Now, that's going to be the only bitch right there that's telling the truth. And we gonna pull up on the bitch and ask her the juicy details. And we gonna act like that ain't player hating and real. Y'all something straight out of comic book. And if a lot of you niggas just check y'all self, you will see you have been recording yourself for a while doing hoe ass shit. Yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you. You'll see that you have been recording yourself for a while doing hoe ass shit. You'll see that you have been recording your temper tantrums. You'll see that you have been recording you doing all this fake shit. Like when you get mad at your friends and you come up here and expose their secrets, you niggas have took that shit away from the hoes. You niggas just remind me of bitches when y'all do that shit. Watch this, girl. You niggas out here calling the nigga on the three-way with the other bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Like the hoes used to do. Where was you at the other night? You know what I'm talking about? Got the bitch on the other line. You know what I'm talking about? That's what you niggas done read. I told you a long time ago, nigga. You niggas walking around here keying niggas candy. You know what I'm talking about? You nigga, you done turned yourself into the spiteful bitch, man. Like, yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you. And this shit is pathetic. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't gotta listen to me, though. Don't let me get in the way of your big bitchness. I ain't bullshitting with you, bro. Ferocious facts. But we just gotta stop acting like this shit is real. That's all I'm saying, bro. We gotta stop acting like the fake shit is solid. We gotta stop acting like us going to court, coming back reporting what happened to a nigga. Like we ain't supporting the game. We supposed to be part of the game. We sitting up here talking about 6-0, but we coming to bring y'all the 6-0 Rico case, bro. What sense does that make? And you gonna tell me that's part of the gang now? And then we gonna sit up here and, man, that just ain't no representation of the gang, bro. That's some clown shit. But the clowns get to call the real niggas clowns now. You know what I'm talking about? The clowns get to paint a bad picture of the real niggas. And we get to praise the fake ass shit. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna make the snitches and shit go viral. Yeah, we gonna make Lil Witty and them go viral. We gonna make all Charleston White, we gonna make all that shit go viral. We gonna make Whack 100 and Loose Cannon and just the rest of all that old garbage ass shit. We gonna make that shit go viral. Talking about a nigga. We gonna put the gangs on TV and let them talk about the dirt in front of the white boy and make that shit go viral. This is what we gonna do, bro. We gonna step on us so the white boy can go viral, bro, and get the real people a Rico case in real life, and we still using them people's lives as content. Nigga, something straight out of the comic book, bro. You want me to believe you real? Nah, you ain't real, bro. You ain't even got no real resistance, nigga. You trying to cause y'all done change content. Yeah, y'all done change content into hoe shit. So now you can hide behind content like you can hide behind the Bible. You get what I'm saying? So anything we do now, we consider that shit content. We can say it's content. That's everybody running around yelling content, man. That shit ain't content, bro. A content creator, you have to create some content, bro. I never knew creating your opinion. Now somebody gonna try to say, bro, that's all you doing, giving your opinion. No, it ain't. I do a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, nigga. Yeah. Back live with no job, ain't making no noise, boy. I do a lot of shit, man. You feel me? Yeah, I do a lot. They need to stop playing. I do a lot of shit, man. You get what I'm saying? And you could be creative too. You don't have to sit around here. Man, you keep on playing with your fat ass on that motorcycle, nigga. Get your bitch ass. You get what I'm saying, man? These people won't let me get over, man. This hell this shit going on right now. You know what I'm talking about? Right now. You feel me? But You feel me? And I'm finna get on up out of here. I'm finna take y'all to the break spot. We're finna get on up out of here. Ferocious Facts, man. Yeah, man. You can sit up here and use whatever rationalization you want to act like a homosexual. Come up here with the characteristics of a Saguni. You come up here with the characteristics of the police and that bitch. All that instigating and solving murders and all that shit plays a part in that shit, bro. All your instigation, your little slick ass, what if this and all that shit plays a part of that shit, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. You can't come up here. You can't come up here and do all that shit without that shit, bro. It's impossible. So the part you play, that part is all a part of that shit too, because we good for that shit, bro. We acting like they the ones that do it, and we doing the same shit, but we do it a little bit different, so it ain't all that shit, bro. All that shit is gossip, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Ferocious Facts. Like I said, I'm not the one that says this, bro. It says that in the Bible. Y'all always talking about that goddamn Bible. God said don't judge people. God said don't tease people. God said don't gossip. God the one that told y'all to treat y'all neighbor the same way you do one for your neighbor as you want for yourself. Y'all the ones who's not doing that shit, bro. And we done made that shit famous not to do. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, we done made that shit famous not to do. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you. We made that shit famous. Say, bro, somebody gonna say, bro, you took too long, man. Fuck niggas. That's what I'm gonna tell you, niggas. You play too much. Ferocious Facts. And I'm finna get on up out of here, bro. Phone calls in real life gotta handle business like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like I told you, I don't be walking down the street talking on, but I'm finna get on up out of here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Ferocious Facts. Play too much, man. We take all this motherfucking conspiracy theory, nigga, and what we think. What the fuck a nerd gonna think on the Rico case anyway, bro? How the fuck the nerd gonna come read because he didn't look up something in the law library, or I done looked up the federal law. Now I'm finna come act like I fought the federal case because this what it say, bruh. All that shit is different for different people, folks. And niggas ain't doing nothing but hindering, nigga, bruh. We ain't doing nothing but trying to get some views off somebody real life mishaps, nigga. Altering what could happen in their real life, bruh. And y'all call that real shit? Nah, man. Ferocious Facts. That ain't real shit, nigga. That's the definition of fake, folks. We like to move the goalposts when it come to real and fake shit. Real shit to y'all now is niggas up here doing homicide detective work and shit and come and tell you their opinion on the nigga that's fighting the case. Nigga, something straight out of comic book, man. Ferocious Facts. I'm out of here, nigga, until we meet again.